Strategic marketing on today's Smart Chiropractor show. How can you drive more calls to your front desk of your chiropractic practice? Today we're going to get strategic. This is going to be a pretty quick hitter in terms of actionable strategic steps that you can take to generate more calls into your practice. I'm going to share my screen real quick. We'll take a look together. If you are a chiropractor listening or watching, or any healthcare professional for that matter, you probably know Google's an important part of your overall strategy. And we auto post to Google business listings on behalf of our Smart Chiropractor members. So I'm showcasing one of our docs here who practices in Manhattan, in New York City. And if you want to drive more calls to your front desk, what you can do, I'm going to scroll right on down. You can see on the right-hand side of the screen, there's these little pictures with a little bit of words underneath. They look like posts, and that's exactly what they are. You can post to your Google business listing. Now, we have over, I want to say a year and a half, certainly over a year's worth of data with hundreds of docs literally around the world. And the graphs and the charts look exactly the same. When a post is made to a Google business listing, the calls and the clicks go up. And as that post ages, as the days go by, the calls and the clicks go down. If I would have saw that one time, it could have been called an anomaly. It has been hundreds of times throughout over a year and a half through hundreds of doctors' practices, and the charts are identical. Now, Google does not tell us how they formulate their algorithm, of course. They keep that very close to their chest. But I think it is very safe to say that if you are looking to drive more calls to your front desk, one of the most important steps you can take is to post to your Google listing. And it just makes sense. Google wants people on Google. They want people engaging and clicking around on Google, and they ensure that they want time on page, as they would say. People checking out, looking around, clicking around, and a post is one thing that does that. So it seems as though, no surprise, they are rewarding that behavior. That is why we've taken our concept of an annual calendar, monthly campaigns, weekly topics, and daily posts, and applied it to our members' Google business listing. So if you want to get out there and make your own posts, we'd encourage you to do so if you're looking to get more calls to your front desk, or certainly if you'd love to place that on autopilot and get the best results possible. If you have I think of it like a faucet. If you have a trickle coming out and you would like more water to come out, well, what can you do? What are those steps you can do to ensure more water comes out? One of the things you can do is post consistently. We can do that for you. Or if you have no water coming out, this is a huge area of opportunity. So make sure that you get your listing set up, make sure you get posting, and you will see the results as the days and the weeks go by. Jason, what are your thoughts?
I think it's great. There are so many different ways that the posts we provide for you can help you. Whether it is, we like to think that we're optimized for humans, not just algorithms. And so you really, in this case, you can get the best of both worlds. Google often, as you said, has its own secret formula in order to know what they're going to rank highest, their own algorithm to figure out who's going to get the top and who's going to be on the first page. But the data speaks for itself. And I'm sure Google will move the cheese at some point in the future. That's why you work with groups like us, so we can do the work for you to stay on the cutting edge, keep our minds on what's happening, what's working, what's not working, so you can just plug into what's working and not waste your time with what's not. And in most cases, we can do most of the work for you. So great to see that. I know people love to see the data, like to see the results, like to see, how do I know this is really working? I didn't see all these clicks and likes and engagements and comments. Is it really working? And I think this is a great example to show, yes, it's working.
That's absolutely the case. And if you're listening or watching and you'd love to see the actual charts and graphs, around the 5th of each month, I hop into the Smart Chiropractor group. We do a stat review. What did our docs, our members receive in the previous month in terms of calls, in terms of clicks, all of those items. So be sure to be a member if you are not to the Smart Chiropractor Facebook group and check out those videos. There's tons of tactical tips involved and embedded in those as we're going through the stats, can help you get more of your ideal patients calling. And of course, we always hype the fact that if you want the best results possible, we're here for you each and every step of the way, thesmartchiropractor.com. Thank you so much for watching this video on the Smart Chiropractor. To not miss a single thing that's clinically oriented, marketing oriented, or more, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel today.